Well, howdy there, guys. Welcome back. This is your host, ID Jester. We are doing our 2015 Major League Baseball tournament. So we're doing quite a few live streams on our YouTube channel now. We've switched over from Twitch over to YouTube, and we've been running quite a few live streams. But I haven't done any inside pitch baseball for the tournament because I'm new to the system. I'm just trying to make sure the games get uploaded and all that. So what I'm going to do is just record this offline and upload it for you guys here. So that way I don't have to worry about it not being part of the tournament. Because I'd hate for you to miss our next game. So if you haven't been watching the games in the tournament, I recommend that you turn this video off and go back and start watching some of them because we're going to be talking about some of the games and kind of show you where we're at in the tournament. And I don't want to spoil anything for you. So again, if you haven't seen any of the tournament games yet, or some of them, you might want to just pause this video, go watch some of the other ones before you pick it up, because I don't want to spoil anything for you. So anyways, if you haven't, here we go. Here's your last warning. Make sure you're not watching. All right, so we have in the North bracket here, we had Baltimore, Tampa Bay. Baltimore won 5-1 and moved on and faces St. Louis. We had the eighth seed Texas Rangers, Milwaukee, and Milwaukee pulled out a 9-8 victory, and they are now going to face off against the Marlins, who ended up knocking out the 9 seed. The Marlins could knock off the Yankees, and we have a 25 seed fighting a 24 seed. We also had the Kansas City Royals, of course, the World Series participants in 2015, the World Series winners actually. Ended up losing to Cincinnati in their 4-29 matchup. And Cincinnati moves on. So the 29 seed Reds beat the Royals. We also have in the South bracket Cleveland, Arizona. Arizona handled Cleveland pretty easily and moved on. And they will face the number 2 seed Pittsburgh Pirates. We had Colorado defeating the Mets, the 26 seed team. And then we had the Astros beating San Diego 5-2. So we got a 26-10 matchup. And then we had the 3:30, the 3 seed Chicago Cubs against the Philadelphia Phillies. And in a dramatic come from behind, bottom of the ninth inning, the Cubs survive and move on and face the winner of Washington-Boston. The game today will be the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. The winner of this game will face the 29 seed Cincinnati Reds in the tournament. And let's go ahead and see who's going to end up winning this game. So we're going to be the higher seed Twins with their winning percentage of 512. The 13 seed in the tournament, the Twins. They're going to take on the Seattle Mariners, who are the 20 seed with a 469 winning percentage. On the hill today will be Kyle Gibson for the Twins. He was 11-11 with 384, pitched 192 and 2/3 innings, gave up 186 hits, 145 strikeouts, and 59 walks. He'll be facing off against Seattle lineup of Jackson, Smith, Cano, Cruz, Seager, Morrison, Ackley, Zunino, and Miller. And for pitching today for the Seattle Mariners, Felix Hernandez. Felix Hernandez will take on the Minnesota Twins lineup of Escobar, Dozier, Mauer, Hunter, Sano, Plouffe, Rosario, Suzuki, and Hicks. So we'll look at them when they come up. We are going to be playing in Minnesota. They are the higher seed, so it's -2 to strikeouts, -2 to walks. Let's look at the defense for the Minnesota Twins. Rosario in left above average, Hicks in center is below average, Hunter in right is below average, Plouffe at third is average, Escobar at short is below average, Dozier at second below average, Mauer at first below average, Gibson on the mound way below average, and Suzuki behind the plate below average. So 27 points is average. 8, 10, 15, 17, 19, 22 out of 27. So they're 5 points below average, so not very good range. As far as errors go, 6.14, slightly above average in amount of errors they will create. 6.333 is pretty good for interior. There's usually somebody on the interior that's usually an 8 to 10. So the highest they have is a 6 and 3 threes, which isn't bad. Gibson on the mound is only a 5, which is not bad. And Suzuki behind the plate is awesome at 3. So there we go. Let's get things started here with Kyle Gibson against Austin Jackson. Austin Jackson on the regular real life was 9 home runs, 48 RBIs, 267 hitter. 267 hitter. Righty on righty. Kyle Gibson with the pitch. 54, 54, 5-4, yep. No strikeout. Austin Jackson, 51. He's going to fly ball to Hunter. Hunter gets under it and makes the catch, one away. Seth Smith, 12 home runs, 42 RBIs, 248 average, no stolen bases. He's a lefty. Seth Smith, the right fielder, and a 51. It's going to be a home run check. Home run check. 16 is out of his wheelhouse, so Seth Smith can't get the ball where he needs it. Let's see where he hits it. 32, he hits the ground ball, gets on top of the ball, and hits it right at Dozier. Dozier over to Mauer, 2 away. Robinson Cano, 21 home runs, 79 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and a 287 average. Gibson got a 1-2-3 inning going. Let's see if he can keep it going. 2-5. Range play at the ballpark. Range play at Target Field. 32. That's going to fall in to left field. 12 is going to be a triple unless Rosario can take it away. A 12 is a triple, and Rosario makes a diving stab. Oh my gosh, what a play by Rosario. Takes a triple away from Robinson Cano with a great defensive play there. All right, Felix Hernandez. It was 18-9 on the real life, 3.53 ERA, 201 and 2/3 innings. Gave up 180 hits, 191 strikeouts, 58 walks. He's a beast of a pitcher. Can Seattle ride a hot pitcher in this first game? He'll be going up against Eduardo Escobar, 12 home runs, 58 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 262 average. Escobar versus Hernandez. 2-2 against the left-handed batter. The switch hitter be batting lefty is a blank. Escobar, 6'6". He's a little ground ball over to Seager. Seager on to Morrison, 1 away. Let's take a look at the Seattle defense. Ackley in left field is below average. Jackson in center is average. Smith in right is average. Seager at third is above average. Miller at short is average. Cano at second, below average. Morrison at first, below average. Hernandez on the hill is average. And Zunino behind the plate is above average. So 4, 7, 10, 26. So they're 26 or 27. So just slightly below average, but a little bit better than Seattle in range. Error-wise, 0-2-0 is excellent. Excellent outfield and errors. Interior, 7.922 is above average. Miller and Seager, obviously more errors. Hernandez, 9 is above average, and Zunino is 8, so that's about slightly higher than average. So outfield, excellent. Interior, not as great with their errors, so it just depends where the error is going to be hit. All right, so Brian Dozier's up now. He was 12 home runs, 77 RBIs, 12 stolen bases, a 236 average. And Hernandez with the windup in the pitch, and he gets his first strikeout. Dozier on a 2-2 pitch, watches a curveball fall in there and struck him out. Joe Mauer, 10 home runs, 66 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 265 average. Hernandez with a strikeout here in the first. 51, and ooh, buddy, just about gave up one to Joe Mauer here. Just about. 1-2. Instead, got on top of the ball, hits it to Cano, over to Morrison, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for both pitchers in the first. Nelson Cruz comes up, 44 home runs, 93 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, 302 average. Nelson Cruz, A-plus player. Kyle Gibson, 55 is a blank. Nelson Cruz, 52. He's going to fly out to right field. 1 out. Kyle Seager, 26 home runs, 74 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, 266 average. It's got some pop, but also makes some strikeouts. 41. We got a range play. Our first range against Minnesota. 54. It's going to be over to Hunter. 54. And Hunter makes the play. Gets under it quickly and makes the catch. Two-way, Logan Morrison, 17 home runs, 54 RBIs, 8 stolen bases, 225 average. Not a very good average. 36, and this time he'll take a walk. 3-2 pitch. Gibson lets it go a little low, and Morrison's aboard. Average base runner. Dustin Ackley, 10 home runs, 30 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 231 average. Dustin Ackley. Gibson with the windup and the pitch. Error possibility. And it's a 1-2. It's ground ball hit back to Gibson. 1 through 5. This will be an error. 14, no error. That's going to end the inning. So after 1.5 complete, still nothing on the board. Torrey Hunter was 22 home runs, 81 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 240 average. Torrey Hunter, the righty, 6'3", and no strikeout for Torrey Hunter. It's a 2-2 ground ball hit over down the line to Seager. Seager on to Morrison, 1 away. Sano here, 18 home runs, 52 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 269 average. Sano here, waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. 3-2 pitch outside, and he doesn't swing at it. Good eye there. Trevor Plouffe. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, so don't get all grumpy with me and tell me how I'm mispronouncing it. Trevor Plouffe. Plouffe? I'm not sure. Anyways, we can always look it up, right? We'll be back in a second.
Left. It's high. It's deep. It's gone. A home run for Plouffe.
All right, there we go. Trevor Plouffe. So that's what we're going to go with. So Plouffe with the home run there. Let's see what he can do in our game. Trevor Plouffe. Do we look at his stats? 22 home runs, 86 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 244. So Trevor Plouffe, man on first, 54. We got us a target field check. It's a 1-2. It's going to be a ground ball. Hit to Miller. Miller over to Cano. Cano on to Morrison. 1-2, a 6-4-3. Double play ends the inning. And after 2 complete, nothing on the scoreboard. Mike Zizino, 11 home runs, 28 RBIs, no stolen bases, 174 average. The catcher, 65 against the righty is going to be a strikeout, and Gibson gets his first strikeout. Brad Miller, the shortstop, 11 home runs, 46 RBIs, 13 stolen bases, 258. Brad Miller, shortstop, 2-5. We got a range play at target field. We've already had one player, the left fielder, Rosario, take away a triple from Robinson Cano. Let's see if Minnesota can do the favor back to Brad Miller. 1-6. Home run 8. Only applies if home run check from ballpark cart doesn't result in a home run. So this only applies if a home run check. So a home run check, it's a home run check. 12 does not fall into the 9 category, so it's not a home run. So we're going to check the range check. He fails the range check. Hicks in center field there. Aaron Hicks fails, and he's going to fall in for a double. So off the wall, almost a home run there for Brad Miller. Or I'm sorry, for Brad Miller. Over Hicks' head, and Hicks couldn't check it, couldn't track it down quick enough. And the first hit of the ball game goes to Seattle. Man on second, no strategy, one away. Austin Jackson 0 for 1, 1-4, and no strikeout. It's a 1-2. That's going to be a single right down the line, and it's going to fall in there. We got first and third, no one, one out for Pluff, right? What was his name? Pluff? Let's see. What was his name? Pluff?
That's hit to left. It's high. It's deep. It's gone. A home run for Plouffe.
Plouffe. All right, Plouffe. I'm going to try and remember that. Sorry, Trevor. Plouffe. So Plouffe can't make the play as it goes down the line. Plouffe. I've said it enough. Maybe I'll remember. And back-to-back hits for Seattle here. In top of the third. One away. They're going to play back and go for the double play. Or do they play in and try to get Brad Miller? I think they're going to play in. It looks like Brad Miller is much slower. And it also gives him a -1 to his base running. So they're going to play in, see what happens here. Kyle Gibson against Seth Smith. Seth Smith 0 for 1, 52, no strikeout. Seth Smith 64. That's going to be a ground ball hit to Escobar. Is the base runner going to try to score? No. Out at first. So 2 away. And Robinson Cano 0 for 1. 2-4. Uh-oh. Target field check. 2-5. And that's going to be a little pop-up going to Escobar. And he makes the catch. And we got us a no runs, 2 hits, no errors. A couple men left aboard. Plouffe. No, what the hell? Plouffe. It's Plouffe. I think it's Plouffe, right? Is it Plouffe? God damn it. What's your name again?
That's hit to left. It's high. It's deep. It's gone. A home run for Plouffe.
All right. Plouffe. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. So Plouffe couldn't make the play down the line. That's the first and third with 1 out. But the Twins are able to get out of the jam without giving up the run. Eddie Rosario here, 15 home runs, 50 RBIs, 11 stolen bases, 267 average. Eddie Rosario, 31, error possibility, 41. That's going to go to Miller, and that's an error on the play, 1 base error. And Kurt Suzuki is going to come in and sacrifice. Kurt Suzuki, 5 home runs, 50 RBIs, no stolen bases, 240 average. Suzuki going to lay down the bunt. 62. And it's a home run, would have been a home run check. against the righty. That would have fallen into his category, but he doesn't hit much home runs. But still, would have been a home run check on his card. Anyways, sacrifice bunt is good, so we're gonna bunt him over. 1 out for Aaron Hicks, center fielder. 256 average, 11 home runs, 33 RBIs, 13 stolen bases. Could not get the double hit by can't remember who hit that, but just over his head. Anyways, Aaron Hicks, man on second, no strategy. 31 error possibility. We just saw one error. Are we going to get another? 25. This one's going to be into center field. Jackson. Fly out runners on second, less than 2 outs. 6. No advance. Subtract 3 from base running. Base running. If D6 is less than or equal to, so no, it's not. So no tag up on the play. 2 outs. Escobar here, 12 home runs, 58 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 262. 0 for 1. 2 outs. 62. Uh-oh, it's going to be a home run check. Home run check for Escobar. 1 through 5. 1 through 5. It's a 2, and Escobar going over the fence and gone. 2-run home run for Escobar. And the Twins get on the board with just 1 hit. 2 outs, and Felix Hernandez gives up the long ball. Brian Dozier 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 53, and comes back, strikes them out. Yep, all right, that looks good. So 2-0 Minnesota. Nelson Cruz, the DH today. He's 0 for 1. 53, and no hit by pitch. 41, that's going to be hit into left field. Rosario gets under it, makes a good play. Kyle Seager 0 for 1. 26, range play. Range play again. 66, it's going to be able to pop up. Escobar makes the play. 2-way. Logan Morrison walked his first time up. And no strikeout. 45, that's going to be a ground ball. Hit to Plouffe, right? Plouffe. God damn it. Is it Plouffe or Plouffe?
That's hit to left. It's high. It's deep. It's gone. A home run for Plouffe.
Plouffe. Got it. I'm going to keep doing that until I get his name right. Joe Mauer 0 for 1 today. The first baseman, Joe Mauer. 1-5. Range play at the ballpark for Joe Mauer. 46. That's going to be a ground ball. And Seager cannot make the play. Right down the line. Seager lets it go. And it goes in for a double. A double for Mauer. No strategy. Torrey Hunter 0 for 1. Nobody out. And no strikeout. Torrey Hunter. And he fly ball into center field. And base running a 0. So no advance on the play by Joe Mauer. 1 out. Manuel Sano walked his first time up. 42. 19. Ooh, that's not a single. It's a 54. That's a single that time. Down the line. Coming around, Joe Mauer. He's going to score. Joe Mauer comes all the way around from second. No throw. 3-0 Twins. Trevor Plouffe. 51. Trevor. No, Trevor Plouffe almost got a home run just like we've been watching. Let's see if he can do it off his card. 53. Nope, he got himself a single. Down the line again. Seager's let 2 balls go down the line. 1 away, first and second for Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1, scored a run. Another range play here. 34. It's going to be a ground ball hit at Seager. Makes the play this time. Hit towards the line. Will the defense try for the force out at third or try for the double play? It's only a 2 for double play. It will take the force out at third. Fielder's choice. Oh, what? Huh? Force out and then advance. Fielder's choice. There we go. All right, I got it. I figured it out. All right, so got the man coming to third. Seager. Let's see. They couldn't get the double play ball. Let's see if they can get one more out here for Hernandez. Uh-oh, another home run check. That falls in the wheelhouse. Kurt Suzuki bunted his first time, almost had a home run his first time if he wouldn't have been bunting. 1 through 4, and he's got himself a home run. It's a 3, and Kurt Suzuki goes deep against Felix Hernandez. That's a 3-run home run, and the Twins are racking it up right now. Bottom of 4, 6-0. Felix Hernandez giving up 2 home runs today, not having his best game. Aaron Hicks 0 for 1. 0 for 1. 1-3. He's going to pop that up to Morrison and ends the inning. So after 4 complete, 6-0 Twins. 5 hits, 2 of them happen to be home runs. Let's see if Seattle can mount a comeback here. Dustin Ackley 0 for 1. Kyle Gibson pitching a good game, 6-4 blank. Dustin Ackley 55. That's going to be a ground ball. Ground ball out to Dozier. Mike Zunino 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 63. It's a wild pitch. Roll again. 51. Oh no, not another home run check. Oh my gosh, it was another home run check. Or no, this is Gibson. That's right. So Gibson almost gives up the home run, but he doesn't. 54. Instead, little grounder to Escobar. 2-way. Brad Miller 1 for 1 with a double. 36, and he's going to walk. Brad Miller. Austin Jackson 1 for 2, top of the lineup. Center field 1-3. No strikeout. 61 against the right. He's going to be a ground ball to Escobar. Ends the inning. Hernandez comes back out. Bottom of 5. Escobar 1 for 2 with the home run. 2 RBIs. 63 and strikes out that time. Dozier 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And another strikeout. Joe Mauer 1 for 2 with a double. Scored a run. 25. Wild pitch. Roll again. Felix Hernandez 34. Range play. 1-2. That's going to be hit to Cano. Cano makes the play. Ends the inning. Going in the top of 6. Gibson still rolling. 0 for 2. Seth Smith. He's going to ground ball to Escobar. 1 away. Cano 0 for 2. 63 wild. Nothing. 32. Another range play. 36. Oh, and we got ourselves a rare play. Inside pitch. Inside pitch possibly hits the batter in the elbow. Resolved like a hit by pitch. And if the batter is hit, check for injury to hitter. Otherwise, just a ball, repitch. Robinson Cano is not hit by the pitch. So 3 does not fall in there. So we're just going to re-pitch it. 33, blank. Robinson Cano almost hit by a pitch. Ducked out of the way just in time. This time, ground ball to Dozier for the second out. Nelson Cruz 0 for 2. 1-5, and that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. Through 5.5, Torrey Hunter 0 for 2. 1-3, blank. 23, little ground ball to Cano for the out. One away. Miguel Sano 1 for 1, also a walk. 64. A lot of wild pitches that aren't coming into play. Fortunately for Hernandez. 43. No strikeout though for Sano. 43. He's got himself a single right over Miller's head. No strategy. All right. Trevor Plouffe. God damn it. Back to our video. God damn it. Plouffe. What the hell is it?
It's high. It's deep. It's gone. A home run for
Plouffe. How can I remember that? Plouffe. It's like boof. It's like booth. Okay, Plouffe. Plouffe is in a booth. All right. Let's see what happens. Felix Hernandez versus Trevor Plouffe in a booth. And no strikeout. Let's see if Trevor Plouffe can get himself a hit. Nope, little pop up to Morrison. 2 outs. Man at first, Sano waiting for a big hit here. Rosario for 2, scored 2 runs. And no walk. 1-6. That's going to be a fly ball into Jackson. Makes the catch. Ends the inning. We're in the top of 7th. Gibson still going strong. 35. That does not fall in there. So Kyle Seager 0 for 2. He's got himself a hit into right field. 15 and tries to fall in, but Torrey Hunter makes a good catch. 1 out. Logan Morrison 0 for 1 with a walk. 45. No strikeout. 24. Ground ball to short, or second. Dustin Ackley 0 for 2. 4-2. Home run possibility 11 does not fall in there. Dustin Ackley being the lefty. 1-1 ground ball down to Mauer and ends the inning. Unassisted play at first. And we're on to the 7th inning stretch. 6-0 Minnesota. Felix Hernandez is about out of gas. We'll just let him go and see if we get these 2 more outs. Suzuki 1 for 1 with a home run, scored a run and 3 RBIs. And he's going to pop one into right center field. Jackson makes the catch. Hicks 0 for 2 today. And blank. And he's got himself a little grounder down to Morrison, unassisted play. So Hernandez is officially tired. Escobar 1 for 3, a home run, a strikeout, couple runs, couple RBIs. 61, he's going to fly into right field. And Seth Smith makes a good catch. Ends the inning. Top of 8, Gibson against Zunino, 21. Mike Zunino, he's going to fly into right field. Kyle Gibson, look at it. He's got a 0, but he's still 8 effectiveness. He has had a really good game. Really good pitching game. Brad Miller, 1 for 1 with a double. 32, ballpark play. 35, that's going to be into right field. 1 for a single. And that's it for Kyle Gibson, as his stat line's done for the day. He does have this runner on first, though, but giving up that run with a 0. So Kyle Gibson has to be removed. We've got a righty, lefty, lefty. So we'll bring in a lefty. We're going to bring in Brian Dunsing. Brian Dunsing. Let's take a look at Brian here. 4-1, one save, 425, 48 and two-thirds innings pitched, 46 hits, 24 strikeouts, 17 walks. Austin Jackson 1 for 3 today. 2-3. Another target field check. 1-3. Little ground ball hit to Dozier. Dozier on to Escobar. Escobar on to Mauer. It's a double play. Ends the inning. Hernandez's day is done. Let's see, got a righty, a lefty, and a righty. All right. We're going to bring in Carson Smith, the righty. Carson Smith, 2-5, 13 saves, 2.31 ERA, 70 innings pitched, 49 hits, 29 strikeouts, 18 walks. He'll be going up against Brian Dozier, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 21, a target field again. 2-2, little pop-up behind the plate. Zazino, back, makes the catch. 1 out. Joe Mauer, 1 for 3, a double, scored a run. 41 and a 54. It's going to be a little ground ball to Miller, over to Morrison, 2 outs. Torrey Hunter, 0 for 3, and no strikeout, and even with the plus. 21. It's going to be a little grounder to Miller to Morrison. We're top of 9. Brian Dunsing, he's going to stay in, see if they can keep that bullpen fresh. He'll be up against Seth Smith, 0 for 3 today. 42, ground ball possibility for an error. 1-5, that's going to be a double. Robinson Cano, 0 for 3 today. Second baseman, 32, no strikeout. 61, he's going to ground over to Escobar. 1. So he's going to advance out at first, 1 out. Nelson Cruz, 0 for 3, 1 strikeout against Brian Dunsing. 32, struck him out, and they're down to their final out here in the top of the 9th inning. Man on third, Kyle Seager, third baseman. 56, and no walk. Almost, but not quite. 44. He's going to fly out. Hunter gets under it, and we got us a ball game. It's a complete Minnesota. Minnesota falls to Seattle here. Minnesota, the number 13 seed with the 512 winning percentage, defeats the 20 seed Seattle Mariners with a 469 winning percentage. Minnesota wins, and the home crowd goes home happy. What a game. What a game. We're going to save some statistics here first. Then we'll check on the game stats here. Game stats. Felix Hernandez takes the loss, 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, gave up 2 home runs. Kyle Gibson with the win, pitches 7 1/3, gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. On the day, Austin Jackson was 1 for 4, Seth Smith 1 for 4, Robinson Cano 0 for 4, Nelson Cruz 0 for 4, Kyle Seager 0 for 4, Logan Morrison 0 for 2 with a walk, Dustin Ackley 0 for 3, Mike Zazino 0 for 3, and Brad Miller 2 for 2 with a double and a walk. Only 4 hits on the day, half of them coming from Brad Miller, the shortstop. 1 from Austin Jackson and 1 from Seth Smith. Look at the Twins. They only had 6 hits themselves. 1 for 4 was Escobar with the home run. Dozier 0 for 4. Joe Mauer 1 for 4 and a double. Torrey Hunter 0 for 4. Manuel Sano 2 for 2 with a walk. Trevor, oh my God, don't tell me I forget. Booth, so it's Plouffe. Trevor Plouffe was 1 for 3. I'm thinking of Booth, and then I'm going to change it to Plouffe. So 1 for 3 on the day. 0 for 3 was Rosario. 1 for 3 was Suzuki with a home run. Aaron Hicks 0 for 3. Only 6 hits, 1 double, 2 home runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and that ends the tournament for Seattle. As they go home, they fall 0-6. Minnesota will now take on the 29 seed Cincinnati Reds. So let's enter some scores here. 6-0 Minnesota. And they're moving on to the 13 seeds facing the 29 seed, the Cincinnati Reds, versus the Minnesota Twins. And the Minnesota Twins will have a home game against the Reds. All right, next game on the docket will be the Washington Nationals, the 14 seed, against the 19 seed Boston Red Sox with their .481 winning percentage. Anyone can win that game. That's going to be a good one. Hopefully we'll get to see that one coming up. Washington, Boston, 14-19 seeds in the one-and-done 2015 baseball tournament. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.